yellow bank crossing from the Exumas back toward Nassau, and this is the coral head patch that we have to be careful to avoid. You may or may not be able to see random dark blotches in the water ahead of us, but these are basically what we are trying to avoid as we sail along here. So it's a pretty beautiful day, and it's not too deep here, which I always like, of course, but it is a little bit unnerving as we approach these dark spots in the water and not totally knowing how deep they go or how close they come to the surface. As in the cases of the very dark ones, they're quite close. So we've done this before, which is helpful, and it's very good visibility today, making our exit from the Exumas and our entrance back toward Nassau to be somewhat convenient. So that's that. We are going to spend the evening in Rose Island, where we've been before, and we're basically on track for our route back to Florida. So not totally sure how many days it will take, but we are going to press on. See several other sailboats traveling, although most of them are going in the opposite direction than we are. What do you say there, Captain? Oh, we have a sleeping boy here beside a coconut. So such is the life of the boat. I can't believe it's been a month and a half since we crossed this path before. It's been pretty crazy. It is a lovely morning here at Rose Island. We've just picked up the anchor and we are off past Nassau is where we're going next, and heading toward Chubb Cay, which is a path we've taken before. And Mike is very keen to sail off the anchor some mornings, so that's what we're doing. Very nice and peaceful and quiet, and we can see the hubbub of Nassau ahead of us.
I think it's nice to start the generator and make a bunch of racket.
Yeah, especially when we're leaving early. What time is it?
It's 7:15.
Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, so on these days where we're traveling all day, we just try to get the anchor up early and get moving. So you pulled up the anchor by hand then?
Yeah.
Great. All right, let's see how the day goes. It's gonna be what, 8 hours today or longer?
I don't know.
Guess we'll
We're
see.
going at our current speed, 23 hours, 28 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. If we sail the whole way there, 23 hours.
Yeah,
so,
we sail the whole way on half a jib downwind.
That's right. Wonderful.
Rock.
Okay, so we are working our way through the Rose Island rocks here. A little bit of current. And we've got Atlantis in the backdrop there. We have been to Nassau before and have decided to skip New Providence in this trip. Basically, we wanted to experience other parts of the Bahamas than just the capital, and we really have had enough theme parks since we did so many in the summer in Virginia. So we just decided, I know it's not quite a theme park, but, well, it is a water park. Whatever, it's not what we were here for. There's some nice wave action there. Hopefully we won't have crazy waves throughout the day, but it's hard to say. When we were traveling this part of the journey on the way through, we saw sperm whales, so we're hoping we might see some more, although really, just because you've seen them in one area before does not have anything to do with whether you'll see them again, but I'm always on the lookout. I saw one lone dolphin yesterday come up out of the water, and then it disappeared from view and I could never locate it again. And that's pretty much, other than one or two other sightings of dolphins we've had this whole trip, that's one of the few that I've seen.
Anyway, right?
In the Bahamas, yes, not for the whole trip. Okay, so we'll keep a sharp eye, and I don't know what kind of boat that person is driving it, but it certainly looks pretty small out there. Anyway, goodbye Nassau, and we are on our way to Chubb Cay. We just went to Chubb Cay to refuel, and it's only 2:30, so we are going to press on in this more shallow area up ahead that we'll get to in about 10 miles or so is where we anchored. Just wait, honey, in the middle of the more shallow area last time. So we figured if we can get another 3 or 4 hours in today, we'll be that much closer to Bimini. Unfortunately, we were not able to go to the ship store here because another vessel was waiting to fuel and we had to get off the dock. So the captain is a little discouraged by that. But we are going to be in Bimini tomorrow, so it should be fine. Well, we're not going to have that many Bahamas sunsets left, so I wanted to capture this one as we head out toward Bimini. It is almost 6 o'clock, the sun is about to go down, and we're going to carry on even in the dark for a little bit today. It's amazing how different sunsets can be as you watch them. We have seen many sunsets on this trip, and it's always a pleasure. Something I definitely enjoy. It's a little bit not scary feeling, but it's definitely a different feeling to be heading out in the night. We don't usually do a lot of evening voyages, especially not when there's no land in sight. This is something a little bit new for us. But we're not going to go all night. We're just going to go for a while, see how far we get. Anything to say?
It's pretty nice. Can't really complain.
Water's pretty calm for this evening passage.
Water's calm. I've turned on the breaker for the radar. Turned on the running lights. You know, the usual drill. So, good to go.
Now we just have to wait for the sun to go down and see if our children will fall asleep while we're moving.
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes, wow. There's peace in the cockpit, but chaos reigns inside the boat. I can hear it. Seem happy?
Yes, it's quite pleasant.
Lovely evening.
Yeah, we're standing up here. The kids screaming is inaudible. You know. It's a nice spot, nice night. We're off.
Watch the sunset.
Sailing into the night. Yeah.
Yes, well, it's not as pleasant when it gets black for me.
Pretty bright moon